Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. Thanks for joining me. Also welcome cross watchers. So this will be a general daily love reading for the sign of Cancer for September 2025. These are general and collective messages, take it how it resonates. Please like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification. Okay, so what are the love messages for Cancer for September 2025? What are the love messages for Cancer for September 2025? Whoops. Okay, first one out, we've got the Fool, first major. Aquarius energy. Okay, so we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we've got Capricorn energy there, the Devil. It looks like someone feels guilty about something. There could be communication problems going on here. Somebody with a blocked throat chakra. Maybe somebody feels, foolish. Could be codependencies going on, addictions, something toxic getting in the way of someone's life or union. Tell me more about this Devil. Another major, got the Hangman. So maybe somebody needs to let go of something, sacrifice something. Changes need to be made. Someone's having sleepless nights, insomnia, depression, anxiety, they can't sleep, night terrors. Maybe somebody needs to release fear and that's why they're feeling stuck. Yeah? Whoops. They need to look at things from a different perspective, change their perspective. Tell me more about this Hangman in this deck. Definitely something that someone needs to release, someone needs to make a change here, a sacrifice, and that's probably why they can't sleep, It's causing them anxiety, stress. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Maybe they need to walk away from a situation that's toxic, a third party. Someone's definitely walking away from something here. They have to make a sacrifice here, make changes, make adjustments. Okay, we've got another major, I've got the Magician. So this could be what they're working on, mastering the ability to see things differently, change their perception, change their mentality, the way they see things. Maybe they need to take a leap of faith, gather their bearings. There's something here that they need to release, let go, walk away from. I bet it's a third party, but, I could be wrong. I'm not usually. Okay, why is the 8 of Cups here in the Magician? Could somebody, oops, could be somebody, if they're in a third party, they could be doing manipulating, dark magic, yeah, there's something here that they need to free themselves from, make sacrifices to let better things come in. Someone needs to walk away from something, let something go, so that they can let better things come in, Some people dealing with a Leo. Again, you've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Oh, fellow Cancer. There you go, fellow water sign. Yep. Wow. Wow. My intuition is on fire recently, honestly. The power of intuition. Wow. As soon as I said it, it just went. Okay, so we've got the Death card. Scorpio energy again. So this person really needs to free themselves from something that isn't good for them. It could be codependency, it could be addictions clouding their judgment. They need to take this leap of faith. They need to, be in a meditative state, at a standstill. They feel stuck, to free themselves from whatever it is that's making them feel like this 9 of Swords here. Yeah, it could be demons here, look. Yeah, creating as a result of the the dependencies. It's making them sort of have this mental conflict going on. There's something here that needs to be released. That they need to let go of something and walk away so that they can free themselves from something. Something here needs to end. And that's what the Magician is saying. You can do this, you can master this, you've got this, you have the power. make sacrifices, make changes, take the leap of faith. Better things are waiting. Look, someone here is craving freedom, liberation, abundance. In order to, you know, let abundance in, you have to be willing to make sacrifices and changes. You know, the universe wants something better to come in for you. Look, someone's not letting something go here. Yeah. Also, something could be ending here and a new chapter starting, something better. Yeah. Tell me more about this death card. Tell me more about this death card. What was that? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so again, you know, finding that strength, that inner strength and courage to walk away from something that isn't good for you, you know? Whether it be codependencies, third parties, anything that's toxic and not good for you. You need to release that and put it in the past. Walk away, because there's better things waiting. Look, there's strength testing going on, high level of anxiety here. Oh, I just got really bad shooting pain, headache just then. Someone here definitely has sleepless nights, could suffer with headaches. You know, they feel very stressed at the moment, probably due to lack of sleep. You know, you might need to regain your strength, regain your confidence. You know, just finding that strength, Cancer, or the person you're dealing with, you know, to overcome obstacles, defeat these challenges, these demons that they've got here. Yeah, could be the codependencies. You know, they can't see straight, they can't think straight. Okay, taming any anger that they've got. Yeah, there's a lot of strength testing here. Yeah, obstacles, challenges, fears. You know, they might need to recharge their batteries, get their confidence back, be fearless. Yeah, they need to beat these demons. Look, don't show fear. You know, they need to change their mentality here. Well, someone does. Yeah, change their mentality, how they look at things, see things from a different perspective. You know, with this Hangman. Yeah, they need to find that strength and courage within themselves, go from within, to walk away from something that's not good for them. Yeah. Okay. Okay, any more please for Cancer? What was that? Ooh. Definitely someone here suffers from headaches. There is a lot of fear and panic going on in the world, you know, this virus thing going on. But don't let it overcome you and consume you. Don't let it win, you know. Show your resilience, you know, that's what that strength card's saying. And the Magician, you got this. Show your resilience. You can overcome anything. You can survive. You can got this. You're a warrior. You're a fighter. Yeah. But there's something here that needs to be released, let go of, walk away from it, so that, you know, better things can come in here. Yeah. Okay. Any more on the Strength card? Any more on the Strength card? There's definitely something ending here, and something new starting. Okay, in order for your person or who you're dealing with to go forward to the next step in their life, okay, to take that leap of faith, you know, they need to go from within. They need to overcome all this, release something. Look, they need to let something go, you know, make sacrifices here, walk away from something that's not good for them, toxic, you know, it's not good, it doesn't serve them. Okay, So I just pulled the Two of Cups. So somebody wants union with you here. Yeah. So as I said, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Two of Cups, union. So somebody wants to come back together with you, or you want to come back together with someone, Cancer. But, you know, they need to release something. They need to walk away from something that's not good for them. Obstacles, challenges, fears, like I said. They need to make a sacrifice. Close this chapter so that the beautiful blessings and abundance can come in, yeah? They need to know that they've got this, yeah? This could be you as well, you know, showing your resilience, you know? They really want union with you. They do love you. I can see that. There's strong feelings here, yeah? But there's a lot of battles going on, you know, demons, yeah? They need to overcome it, release it, look. Yeah? That's why they feel stuck. That's why there's a delay and block here with this Hangman, yeah? They will take the leap of faith eventually, but there's a lot of strength testing going on here. Stuff that they need to, cycles and loose ends that they need to tie up, walk away from, you know? Gaining that sort of inspiration from within themselves, and to know that they've got that strength and courage to overcome something, to survive something and walk away and put it behind them, look, so that better things can come in. Look, they need to release something, yeah, for this beautiful reunion, you know, this coming back together with you, for this Two of Cups, yeah. They might want to get engaged, get married, you know, proposals, beautiful union, a coming back together, you know, harmony, you know, to let abundance in, yeah. You have to be open and willing to receive, you know, you can't have all this baggage here. You need to let go of something, release something, yeah, change their mentality, how they see things, how they look at things, yeah. Could be a negative thinker, yeah. They need to let something go, look. They need to make changes and sacrifices, yeah. They will come up with a creative idea eventually. It will come to them. It just takes a bit of time, yeah. So they can close that negative chapter and start the next chapter in their life, yeah. They do feel very at home with you, very safe with you, okay. The Sun card is very beautiful, yeah. They're in a sort of meditative state at the moment, look. And it all just comes to you, everything you need, yeah. I do feel that it would be worth waiting for though, Cancer, okay. Alright, Cancer, so that's what I've got for you today from my guides and the universe. I hope it resonated, I hope it was insightful, I hope it helps. Okay, let me know in the comment section. If you're new, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Definitely somebody with a closed throat chakra. Yeah. You know, join my spiritual house. Yeah. And I'll see you again soon, Cancer, with some more guidance and readings. Sending you all blessings and so much love, okay? Mwah.